GameGuardians is here.
Excellent.
So, Will, how does it feel to be on the show finally?
It feels okay. Not great because the show's not that great.
Exactly. See,
But I feel mediocre as I usually do, so I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Yeah. So, let's talk about Halo. Try some personal experiences in Halo. Everybody wants to hear them.
Everyone wants to hear of how I first played Halo, like the Halo 1 demo, in elementary school because I wasn't allowed to play online games. So I just played the Halo 1 demo over and over and over again on Blood Gulch. And then I played Halo 3 on 360 when that came out, and never stopped playing.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
The first Halo was probably one of my most favorite games, ever.
Yeah, the campaign's really nice, and the multiplayer,
Yeah.
it's not the greatest multiplayer, but it is a lot of fun to play. And on the original Xbox, it's a lot of fun. It's one of the most fun to play split screen, which you should go back and watch our Halo 1 Let's Play.
Yeah, Halo 1 Let's Play. I say, you know how much I like it?
What?
I have 5 different copies of it.
You do. That is true.
That
You
is
have. I have
5.
2 copies. I have a PC copy and I have a copy of the original.
Yeah, you want me to list it? Original Xbox, I have one that doesn't work for the original Xbox. I have a download for the Xbox 360. I have the Anniversary Edition, and I have a tournament one for the PC.
Mm-hmm. Well then.
Yeah, we have. I'm gonna talk about some of the personal experiences. Like, whenever I play Halo, I just love replaying Halo every now and then because it's always fun. Like, you never get. I don't really get bored of it. You?
I don't really get bored of the old Halos ever. Some of the newer ones I don't like.
I actually haven't never replayed Halo 4.
I'm playing Halo 4 right now in co-op with a bunch of my friends on Legendary, but I don't like things like armorability. I felt like that diluted the game, where I felt it was a great just core shooter, just a great shooter at its core. And I never get tired of playing Halo 3, and you'll see that because there's still people playing Halo 3. It's been
I went on like a few months ago.
It's
and
been
there's like 35,000.
Yeah, I mean that's small, but you have to consider the game is 7 years old. And it still works. I mean, Call of Duty 4, it's hacked to hell. It's a great game, but it's hacked. It's nigh impossible to play sometimes. But Halo 3, it's fantastic.
No, see, I think.
And it had weekly support too, with new game modes, new things added on. And they're still adding on to Halo 4, but
they keep taking away stuff to add on, though. If you ever notice, like, literally, I went on to Halo 4, like, they released Ricochet. Do you remember what Ricochet was?
I played Ricochet.
Okay, they took it away.
Yeah.
And we're all trying to figure out why, because it was...
I still play Halo 4 to this day because it's one of the few shooter FPS that I play that I still feel I just have fun with, and that I still have agency in. The game is a lot of fun. The game is not as stressful. It can still be stressful to play, but it's just a straight up fun shooter. The older ones, I think, accomplish that quite well. And if you want to play any of the Halos online except for Halo 2, Halo 1 still has a lot of people playing it on PC. The Xbox server just got shut down forever ago, along with Halo 2. Halo 2 has nobody playing it because they shut down all the servers. They did a scan at one point on PC or Mac or whatever it was, and they had like 20 people playing it on average. So that's gone. But Halo 3 still has quite a few people playing it to this day for how old it is. Hell, even Halo Wars has people playing it, because people got good at Halo Wars and it had its own sort of, not unique, but its own systems around it that people got attached to it.
I only played a little bit of Halo Wars, but it seemed kind of interesting.
It was a competent game.
Yeah.
And, it's a good spectacle.
Yeah.
Because it's Halo, it's a sci-fi game.
Yeah, and you see, whenever you make like sci-fi like RTSs, it's more interesting than just doing it what like everybody expects.
Yeah, and it takes it from a different perspective as well because you're sort of the UNSC and not like you're looking at it from the a general in the UNSC rather than versus
just walking through. You're dead.
You're dead.
Except Halo somehow made it where even if no matter how many times you go through and do the same thing, it didn't feel as repetitive as like Call of Duty.
It had charm as well. It had a charm to it. While the story wasn't, again, it wasn't original. It wasn't some grand masterpiece. it had a charm to it. I mean, if you listen to Sergeant Johnson's speech to his Marines at the beginning of Halo 1, you just automatically get this feeling of, wow, that was pretty cool, and I gotta laugh out of that. That was pretty, you know, you get a sense of his character as sort of this Arlie Ermy style, hard-nosed sergeant kind of person.
The one thing I've always found interesting about Halo is like getting like how they add in the tutorials, not just like a blatant here's the tutorial and here's the game, like integrated it into it.
Well, it was kind of forced into you. Like the first room in Halo 1 is literally option setting. It's just a little bit more of a facade.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like how they kind of integrated it in there. It wasn't just like blatantly, you do this, you do this, you do this. Like in the later games, the first one it was kind of blatant, you know.
The first one was a little more blatant. A lot of games do that, where it is integrated into the gameplay. But Halo, what made Halo wasn't just its gameplay. If Halo had to stand just on its gameplay, it would be a good game. But Halo's communities, the community around Halo made it what it is. If Halo had to stand based solely on its merits, it would be a good game, but it wouldn't be Halo.
I have a question for you. What if Halo was released on like a non-Xbox console?
Well, you could say that that's sort of being done in the form of Destiny. Because, you know, everyone who's played Destiny is saying if you like Halo, Destiny.
Like, I'm watching the gameplay and I just keep thinking, this looks like Halo 4.
Not necessarily.
Like not entirely, but I mean, I can kind of pick out some
I draw more connections to Warframe, I believe. Or was it Warframe?
I don't know.
It's a third-person sci-fi game.
Yeah,
but,
I've never played it, so.
But again, I have a strong connection to Halo, not just because I played it when I was a kid, but because I played it with other people and I had a strong connection with other people when I played it.
Yeah.
And I remember watching Red vs. Blue during my summers in middle school, and I was just laughing my ass off. I watched the whole first season in like a week, and I was, you know, because it was already all on YouTube, and I was dying of laughter because it was such a great series, and I had just discovered Machinima, and I thought it was a great sort of way for people to display their stories easily without having to get a whole studio behind them.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it sucks that Machinima doesn't really, you don't see a lot of it today. You have to sort of look for it on the fringes with Gary's Mod and things of that nature, but Halo really started it.
Yep. One of the main reasons, though, is, like, think about the early Machinima compared to, like, modern-day Machinima. Like, the early Machinima, you had to, like, know how the engine worked, like, inside and out to be able to do some of the stuff that they did.
Yeah, and it's sad with Machinima because, you know, people like, oh, I know where I can watch Machinima, machinima.com, right? No. Machinima has gone to utter shit in the recent years. But again, if you look at a lot of the people who were big back then and now, they've really changed because Halo's kind of died out, and that's really sucks. I'm hoping the Halo Master Chief Collection can get people playing the old games again and really not bring back the community, because you're never gonna get that community the same way it was. But hey, sort of getting a taste of how of the at least playing the old games and seeing how they work.
Yeah, I was gonna say about the community, like renewing the community, kind of. Literally, the only reason I said I would get an Xbox One is if they stuck Halo on it, and they stuck Halo on it. And it makes me so angry, because I'm like, why are you so evil, Microsoft?
Yeah, I mean, they're packing in stuff like Halo Nightfall, Halo 5 Beta. I'll probably on my other stuff I'll be doing reviews and stuff for Master Chief Collection. I'm definitely gonna be all over that when it comes out, unless it's utter crap, and then I'll burn it with a in the fire.
Fire! Everybody loves fire, right?
And then anyone who says, "Oh, how could they fuck that up?" The Silent Hill HD collection was one of the worst. Was one of the worst HD collections ever released by man. Don't say they can't mess it up.
Yeah, well, I guess that will be it.
Yeah, let's end on that note. Yep, they can mess it up.
Yay! That's a great ending.
All right, man. Well, thanks for having me on.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye.